Each year, students across Indiana sit down to take a series of ISTEP tests. The results of those tests decide everything from how schools are funded to what class students take. With so much writing on those tests, we wanted to know who grades them. News 10's Joe Ostrowski found out.
It's one of the most important tests in Indiana, the ISTEP. The state regulates who takes it and when it's given. Many we spoke with expected similar regulations on who grades the tests, especially the writing section.
I would expect that a council of teachers would be grading the tests.
They'd have to have some knowledge about the subject the test is for, I think.
But that might not be the case. One of our viewers brought this to our attention. It's an online job posting looking for someone to grade state writing tests. The requirements? A bachelor's degree and knowledge of Microsoft Word. What's not required is any experience in education. Now, state workers could not confirm that this particular job posting is for the state ISTEP tests, but they could tell us the state does use job services like this one to find people to grade those tests.
They go through a pretty strenuous interview process. We're not just simply letting anyone that walks off the street become a testing evaluator. After the interview process, they'll go through and do some practice test items. Then they go through an initial training.
Education officials say the state has thousands of tests to grade each year. Since grading those tests only takes a few weeks, it doesn't make sense to hire full-time graders. Still, with students' education's writing on them, those in the community are left to wonder whether the state's solution makes more sense. In Terre Haute with photojournalist Tony Casasia, Joe Ostrowski, News 10.
The ISTEP tests come in two parts, and the second part is set to start at the end of April.